So then we go into Suzuki versus Edge, whatever you want, Copeland, whatever, and they do the Violent Gentleman. So he's Every Time I Die made an appearance. But
Okay, so we have
that's
a little footage.
that's the Butcher's company, Violent Gentleman. It's and Andy Williams, that bass player on a now defunct band that was called Every Time I Die. That was one of T's favorites.
Oh,
Andy was one of T's favorites too. But so I popped on the Violent Gentleman shirt, and then Adam's in great shape physically, but he just really looks old. He looks just, I don't know if he's
mid-50s. Okay, so there's some footage of the match. There's Suzuki.
Oh, okay. There's Suzuki.
Suzuki.
That's Suzuki earlier in his career. Same lockup ability. I mean, you can tell now when you watch the Copeland match, it's just not as crisp, but same.
Well, he's older, for God's sake.
Same. I mean, it wasn't
he's
like
very spry in this video.
Yeah, in this, I mean, you can just see the snap in him, whereas against Copeland, it just wasn't there. But yeah,
for everyone listening, we're watching Giant Baba match about 11 minutes before his death.
No, I think it was 11 minutes after his.
But, all right, so go back to the regular footage. So we go
toe to toe, and then they do like the forearm shots back and forth, and then they do like they break and like do like one or two spots, like because everybody. And the thing is Adam like sells for him. Like he loses, he goes for the choke on the ropes, that doesn't work. And I mean, some of this, you think right here he's got him in the guillotine. No, he throws through the fucking gimmicked.
That was hot.
Yeah, through the gimmicked thing there. And
coincidentally, no audience there.
No, because they're on the wrong side of the building.
Oh, that's true. Okay, that's why there's no audience. No one came.
There was nobody there.
They thought it was a work, but
they could have ran for another 2 miles that way and not ran into anybody.
Could have done it with a truck.
So they ended up, and Adam goes over. I forget what the finish was now. I think it's, what does he use? But look at him. What is wrong with Adam's hair?
You go back to the hair.
I don't know what like, look at that. What is that? His hair never looked like that.
It's a little puffy.
It's just weird. It's like, I don't know if it's like, because he's got to be gray. Like, it's like the worst thing you can do, guys, is, man, don't fucking let your wife dye your hair. Like, go to a professional, like you've got to have them pull some of that hair through you've got to have layers. You can't just put that fucking Just for Men flat black on or fat, brown.
Right.
It just looks like shit. So, so I watched that, and then at the end, Adam stuck his hand out to shake his hands, but Suzuki, as an old samurai warrior that he is, would not. Look, watch this. I mean, this is just, you're talking about gut wrench. I mean, I'm just like, do it. Shake his hand. You guys battled. No, I've got to get a workout in. So yeah,
this could be opening the door to a rematch then.
Yeah. So that was how I spent 2 hours.
Right.
Then shortly after that, I masturbated with the roughest sandpaper I could find in my house, just to make it
to try to find something more painful than
a little bit more painful.